Hey, this is Miko, and I'm going to talk today and do demo tips and tricks and challenges of the Smartpath, which is Toyota digital retail tool, which is similar to Monogram, which will be a Lexus digital retail tool. Digital retail tools became pretty popular, especially after COVID, with shopping from home. But they started appearing before that. I had experience with Roadster way before COVID, probably around 2015, 17. And basically, digital retail tool in automotive is a tool that allows you to do as much of your car shopping from home remotely up to maybe complete online purchase and deliver the car. We'll talk about the details of that later, specifically for Smartpath. Um, the the benefit of this is connected to, unfortunately, the reputation of dealers. Each dealer is a separate business, so there are good dealers, but there are some that are not so great. There are still some, let's say, deceptive practices and not so nice tactics that dealers use. And SmartPath or digital retail tool just help you avoid that, find better dealers, and just to avoid games, basically. How is SmartPath different from other retail tools? Well, it's designed, built, it is monitored and connected to Toyota and Toyota Financial Services. So the information is way more reliable compared to other tools, such as Darwin, Car Now. There are a bunch of companies that can provide this tool to dealers. So let's dive in and see how we can use that. So there are two ways you can get to this tool, either through Toyota.com or through individual dealers. We're going to start just to show you how we can get this from Toyota.com. On Toyota.com, as a visitor, you can start by building a car, and then once you build a car, you send that configuration to the dealer. Hopefully, that they can find something like that for you. This is not, in my opinion, a deal approach because the car that you build might exist, but it might not exist and might not ever be exist. Um, Toyota does not do custom builds. Even if you can build it on the website, you cannot order it from the factory. So, like to me, it'll be a much easier approach is just to search what's available and from that pick what I might like. Um, so we're gonna open the tool, search inventory. We're gonna pick the car. Let's say I want to do something that's popular, RAV4 hybrid. And it's gonna open the search tool. Right now it's set for San Francisco, downtown. The search is set for 20 miles. I can change the zip code to where I live. I can change the radius if I'm in a remote area. And right away, it's going to show me dealers that are close to me from the closest to the furthest one out by distance. And what's great, it's going to show me which dealers are SmartPath dealers. Again, not each dealer. I would say right now about 50% are SmartPath dealers and 50 are not. But in this area, everybody happens to be a smart dealer. Also on top, this is kind of like important sale pending. Right now, it will show me cars that have sale pending, so they might be sold already, or cars in transit. Let's say I'm a little bit in a hurry. I don't want to deal with that. I want to see the cars that are in stock, and I want to narrow it down. As you can see, you can narrow it down uh, uh, you know, quite specifically. I can pick the trim, I can pick the year, the price. Let's say I want to pick white color and packages. I'm not going to mess with that. Just white color, let's say, is good enough for me. So looks like City Toyota is a close enough dealer that have something like that. They have a lot of those cars. Oakland, Hayward, similar matches. So let's say look through all of these, and I still want to buy from San Francisco Toyota, and color might not be that important. So now I'm on a similar match, and I'm gonna pick this car. That's Hybrid XSE. So when I click on the car, you can see on top the domain changes to SmartPath Toyota. And SmartPath, it'll be once you're on this page, on this domain, it looks pretty much identical between this site, which is from Toyota.com. And if I go and find this car on the dealer website, which I'm going to do later, it'll be identical layout and all the information is the same, which is great. There'll be a lot of information. That's good for me as a buyer. And, um, and it's just the same thing. So just for the fun of it, let's see if I can find this car quickly in the dealer inventory. So I'm going to SF Toyota, search new, and let's see if it's going to work by the VIN. We're going to kind of like test it as we go. Anything happening? No. Okay. Then let's do RAV4 Hybrid XSE. So the search by VIN, it depends on the website provider. Some will do that, some will not. But right now, I'm just doing this search. And now we can compare. I can, like really, if I wanted to mess with this, I think I can do Control F. But 143, okay, this is the actual car. So when I'm on the dealer website, first, the layout is a little bit different. This is the website layout. It shows the car in stock. But you see these buttons, unlock smart price or estimate options, estimate payments. Once I click on that, it will go to, you see, smartpathtoyota.com. So this will be the same layout, except that for some reason the resolution is a little weird, 50%. I don't want 50%. So the only difference, if I go back and forth, you can see the only difference is that it's branded as San Francisco Toyota. There's the address and phone number. Other than that, the information is identical. So let's say we stay on the website, and here's what I can see. I can see the price, I can see the colors, details of the car, window sticker. This is a great piece of it. Okay, when I click on that, it literally opens the PDF of the window sticker. I don't need to go to the dealership. I don't need to ask the salesperson to take a picture. I see the exact copy. It says not original copy, but information will be identical to what I see on the car at the dealership. So really cool here. All vehicle details also. I can do the same thing, but it gives me all the details about the car, packages and accessories. So that's, again, same thing, same information as the window sticker, just broken down on the packages that are on the car. All the information, I can trust this information 100%. I can go through pictures. Some dealers will give me actual photos. These are stock photos. And then we get to the cool stuff. So this is what makes this tool really different and extremely useful, is all the numbers on the car. You have the total SRP, which is Toyota language for MSRP. I guess this is their selling price, and I have all kinds of information I can play with. So before I get to that, let's talk about this unlock savings. And I'm going to be a little bit careful with that. So these buttons, they're basically three buttons right here. Start purchase will tell the dealer that, and to me, that I'm starting the process, and this will require my actual information. So I can either, this is fake by the way, don't worry about that. I can either log in with Google, with Facebook, with Apple, or I can create an account. And this one, if I create an account here, it will require me to confirm it. So this will be two-step or whatever verification. It'll send me an email. I'll have to confirm that this is my real email. So this is really like next step to actually purchase it. If I don't want to do that, and most people don't, most people just want to get a little bit of info, they can click on confirm availability or unlock savings. Not all dealers are going to have this button. Some dealers will just give you the full, the best price up front. If it's confirm availability, it's just a form. And, obviously, if I want to confirm the car is available, I'll put my real information. But let's say I'm a buyer and I want to see, well, why can't they tell me the price? Why do I have to unlock it? So here's what's going on here. And again, I want to be as careful as I can here, but let's say I want to find out the pricing, and I put fake name, fake email at gmail.com. It has to look like a real email. I put the same zip code. And what else is important here? Yeah, reveal price. So we had 42,064 as the MSRP, TSRP. Unlock. Okay, all savings unlocked, and looks like there were no savings. When I talk to dealers, I tell them this is not a good practice. If you want me to unlock pricing, at least give me something. They decided not to. It's their choice. We're not going to discuss that. But now I can see, all right, this is the price that they're offering. And let's say, it's a desirable car. I'm fine with that. So, what else can I do here? Well, if I want to finance, I can figure out my payments. I can see the APR they're offering me. Some dealers will offer you the actual special APR, which is what this dealer is offering, and TFS stands for Toyota Financial Services. Some dealers are going to give you higher APR, which is, it's up to them. They want to do that. That's fine. I can play with the numbers, right? So let's say I don't have 4,200, I have 2,000. I didn't have to type it. I can just drag this bar and it'll change those things as well. I have different payment options. Show more. I have even more payment options. No, not more. Same payment options, but let's say that's fine. And let's say this is still too high for me, but 738 sounds okay. And credit. So this is self-reporting. I'm as a customer, I'm going to tell the dealer right now what I think my credit score is. So let's say it's great, but not excellent. Is it going to change? Might change the rate a little bit. Nope, did not change the rate. We're still good. So, okay, my credit is 700, let's say, and this is the payment. Now I can say, okay, let me compare this. Maybe I want to lease it. What happens if I want to lease it? I only drive 10,000 miles per year. My credit is the same. I still have the same 2,000. 36 months. Oh, the payment is slightly lower. Let's say I like it. Now, this is the important part. A lot of times we look at lease specials as customers and we already know these specials, they're not really specials and it'll be impossible to get them. These are real numbers, okay? 99% of the time, I can buy the car with these numbers. And these numbers, like right here, you can see due at signing. That means that this is actually due at signing. Taxes and fees are included. This is the key. This means that, yeah, they might try to offer me some other stuff, but I can walk away with these numbers. I can see price details. Everything's going to be broken down. I have the breakdown of the MSRP, total price, optional accessories. This dealer does not make me buy any accessories, no protection products. All the taxes are capitalized. How accurate they are, they're pretty accurate. You can assume that's like in a state like California, that's big on consumer protection. This will be accurate within a few dollars. Down payment, I can change the zip code if I wanted to. What's required at signing. So as you can see, this is 2,000 cash out of pocket. This is crucial. This includes first payment. This includes all the fees. This is drive off, okay? A lot of times, when you communicate with the dealer, these numbers not going to be full. This is full. So this is really great and really important. And a lot of times the question will be, well, and uh, like guides to purchase a car will tell you, well, uh, check the out the door. Well, cash, if I go to cash, this is the out the door, right? This is the price, this is the out the door. And again, I can see how this out the door is built. Taxes, all the fees, everything is there. Everything is fully disclosed and it will be accurate within a few dollars. What else I can do? Well, if I had previously, let's say I have a older Toyota that is still financed or lease and I want to trade it, I can connect my account, my Toyota financial account, and I can get an estimate for my trade. Okay, it's not going to be 100% accurate because they did not have not seen my car, but it'll be fairly accurate. It'll give me an idea of what is there, and if you do this and if you honest in your description of the car, then when you show up with a car, if the dealer tries playing some games with you and telling you, well, it's not worth what it's worth, well, there's already some kind of like relationship established that your website is saying that it's worth 3,000, that I assume that you're not going to tell me it's $500. Okay. I can personalize it with accessories and I can check like, or I can add protection products, or at least I can see what the dealer is going to try to sell it to me for, right? The price is already disclosed, which is not going to be like a price shock. If there's a finance manager when I come to see him, what's going to be showing there. So as you can see, there's tons of information I can get. I can kind of like finalize it. And then here's the another great thing about this that's available to you. You can play with all these numbers and then say, okay, now I'm comfortable. Now I know what's expected. Now I'm ready to go into the dealership and test drive the car. And that's where you go to confirm availability, put in your information, put some note, I want to test drive it, blah, blah, blah. Or if you have a question, and you can send it out and expect a response. My advice is, as you can see, most dealers, you can send an inquiry without your phone. My advice would be to provide your phone number and to have a conversation. Because in the conversation, it'll be easier to discuss your comment, the actual question. And here's another big thing. There are some dealers that have a one price policy, some dealers that don't. You can always at least attempt to negotiate. Okay. Nobody tells you, there's no law that says you can't. So even though you have these numbers, and let's say I look at these numbers and they look fine to me, but I'm thinking, you know what? I'm their local customer and I checked on the website and they have five of these cars. And I think I deserve and they should sell it to me for less than TSRP. I'm entitled for some reason to $2,000 discount. I can communicate to the dealer and I can ask the dealer, please adjust it in Smartpath and send me the proposal with Smartpath so I can see what numbers are. And if we agree on that, then the negotiation is done, right? And I can then, so then the next step is what's next, right? Let's say I know Toyota, it's a great car, don't need to test drive it, already test driven it somewhere else, I just want to buy it. So what I can do is a couple of ways. I can still have the conversation with the dealer, have them call me, discuss it. I can do the start purchase. If I do the start purchase, once I create the account, I'll be able to submit my credit application, upload driver license, insurance, and get to the point I cannot quite buy it all the way. But if this is my local dealer, if this is your local dealer you're communicating with, I guarantee with you that 95% of them will be willing to take the car once you've pre-approved, once you did all this. They will take the car, the paperwork, bring it to your house, you sign it, and that's it, right? This is the 100% online, I mean, not 100, 99% online purchase. They might request to talk to you on the phone and they might try to, offer you some other things and try to sell you extra protection or whatnot. That's fine. But I can get to the point when the car is delivered to me. Some dealers will say, okay, we deliver 100-mile radius, maybe 50. Maybe if it's 200, they'll say, okay, we have to charge you $200, still reasonable, but they still will deliver the car. Or I can say, okay, I uploaded everything, I got pre-approved, please confirm that the deal is good. We schedule the appointment, I show up, I don't want to talk to anybody, I want to sign the papers and take the car. And a good dealer, which a lot of these dealers are good dealers, right? As long as you just communicate and you get the right person, will do this for you. So um, that's basically it. This is how you can buy the car online. You can still negotiate. You can get all the terms up front. There will be no surprises. You can avoid all the add-ons. You can find a dealer that is willing to communicate this way, and this will make your purchase easier, happier, quicker, and you can just move on with your life. And that's what SmartPath digital retail tool can do for you. Thanks for watching.